Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Group. Today we are talking about the Continental Classic and the gold matches have just been on last night and we have the final set for next week. John Moxley was already on 12 points. Swerve Strickland picked up another win, put him on 12 points. That put them both into the finals of the Gold League next week. And then Jay White beat John Moxley in the final, which then makes it a three-way tie. Now, obviously, going into this, John Moxley and Jay White for me are my two absolute favourite right now in wrestling. They have been for years. And Swerve Strickland has been phenomenal this past year. He's now getting close to being in my top favourites to watch. So when they first talked about, obviously, if Jay White wins, then it makes it a three-way tie, a triple threat match. There's no doubt in my mind I wanted Jay White then to win. So first, I didn't know which way I wanted it to go. You know, we had Jay White versus Mox in 2019, the G1, which Jay White cheated and won. So I always wanted the rematch, and I hoped it'd be a pay-per-view, but we got it on normal Dynamite, which is fine because it's part of the Continental Classic. And then Jay White beats Mox again, and then adding himself into the mix. So it's John Moxley versus Swerve Strickland versus Jay White in the Gold League final, Continental Classic. This tournament has been absolutely phenomenal. Some absolute banging matches all the way through. Even when we had Briscoe versus Jay Lethal, with both of them being on 0 points, and neither one of them could advance or it made any difference really to the tournament. The match was still absolute banging. The fans were right behind it. So, well done to Tony Khan and well done to AEW. They've had absolutely phenomenal matches right the way through Collision and Dynamite every week. It's not been a poor one as of yet. So obviously this weekend we're going to have some more matches from the tournament on the Blue League for the on AEW Collision, so that'll be interesting to see how theirs play out, and we'll have a final obviously next week for that as well, and then obviously the two winners from both finals will then collide at World's End pay-per-view. So it's been a fantastic tournament so far, and it can only get better from here. This triple threat next week has got me so excited. I keep falling behind with wrestling and stuff and trying to keep up to date in that, because obviously there's that much quality wrestling available right now, and other things like work and stuff. But I made sure I got up early before work to watch this week's Dynamite, to get it all watched so I could see the rematch of Jay White versus John Moxley, as well as the other matches, but mainly that. And I'm absolutely made up that that next week we get Swerve Strickland versus Jay White versus John Moxley. I think that match is going to be phenomenal. Hopefully, I'd imagine they still adhere to the 20-minute rule, but I'd like them to just get rid of the 20-minute time limit rule just for that match, because I think it's going to be so good. It's going to be such a good match, so I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. So let me know in the comment section, have you enjoyed the Continental Classic so far? Are you excited and looking forward to Swerve Strickland versus Jay White versus John Moxley? Also let me know who is your pick to win out of them three in that match and advance to the finals. I am going to go for... God, it's hard. I'm going to say Jay White. I'm going for Jay White. He's going to be my winner. That's who I'm picking. So let me know in the comments who you think will win that match and go on to the final. And as always, give me a like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. We are so close now to 400 subscribers. Let's hopefully get it by the end of the year. So as always, thank you for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for more wrestling related content coming your way very soon.